Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our first live presentation. Apologies for the delay. It was a technical issue that but we're ready to present great information, key information for the after parts, automobile industry, O'Reilly's. Stay here. We're going to start in a second. Thank you. Hey, long time not talk to you. So today is a great day because we have key information that our team developed, and it's really interesting. I hope everything is doing great. So 4 years ago, to be exactly 2019, O'Reilly's started a purchase of a very important company in Mexico, very important after parts company called Mayasa Orma, which was key for this game in Mexico. I want to present everything today. It's going to be really interesting. So I'm going to jump right away to the stage of our presentation. See, is here, and here we go. Okay, so we are planning to describe every single detail of both companies and why it was this important attraction between each other, and also besides that, what is the best, why they fit each other very well. But there are some many good competitive advantages right now that Mexico is the momentum of Mexico because the manufacturing uh, moving from China to Mexico, and also China jumping in the Mexican market, investing big money to manufacture and bring products to the US. So the car industry also is making some pressure to the American companies, the car motors companies, and especially to the global economy. Let's jump right away to this. So O'Reilly's is one of the largest retailers in automobile aftermarket parts in the US, with more than 5,000 stores in 48 states and Puerto Rico. So I'm going to be pointing out, making bullets, points, stops to you, so you can remember, and then by the end of the presentation, everything is going to match. So Puerto Rico, Spanish market, Latino market, speakers, of course, besides the millions and millions, more than 50 millions, 100 millions Latinos that were in the US, that is a big market. So also, what also is O'Reilly's? O'Reilly's is a supplier of automobile parts, tools, supplies for professionals, and do-it-for-yourself customers. Parentheses. I know that many of you are from the US, but because this is international, because the connection with O'Reilly in Mexico, and for those that they are not really in the car industry, is a very quick uh, recap of who is O'Reilly's. And also, again, it's going to match with the results and the conclusions of my presentation. So let's keep going. What about marketing? About marketing on O'Reilly's marketing. So first, and this is very important because the private brands, the private labels, is one of the characteristics that O'Reilly does and Orma Mexico does. But separately, they developed the strategy, so it matched this perfectly. Let's go back here. Uh, Products meet and exceed the OEM specifications on equipment manufacturing. It's like car manufacture parts. They're like supposed to be the best. When you get a brand new car, all the parts are the best. So some of these companies they achieve this quality and maybe even more. Okay, O'Reilly is one of those. So so besides that, includes house brands. I was telling you about house brands. It's another thing that the the relabeling the products with the O'Reilly's brand, and maybe are the same products with a private brand from another vendor. But they just make a deal, and they just share the same product with different labels, different brands. So second, uh, they own, besides their own brands, they are targeting two particular markets: the professional car repair shops, and also do it for yourself, or other words, the just the consumers. So the do it for yourself is an interesting market because there's all those people that they want to repair their car by their own. If you see this picture, the O'Reilly's employees, they're really nice. If you go to a O'Reilly store and you're like, hey, I need help, I don't know how to change my wipers, they're gonna get out from the store and help you and tell you. So this is key for the customer service and also retain those customers, and which is also important. So two segments of markets: professional car shops and also consumers. Third, well, this is the important brand besides the O'Reilly's brand that is for consumers, do it for yourself, but they have this strong commercial car repair products, which is like heavy duty. Sometimes, like me, I like I don't know, I'm not gonna buy the cheap repair car parts. I always get the strong one because I want to invest in my car and keep it as brand new. So this is also me. Customers like me, I like to do it by myself, but I like the best and the heavy duty ones. And also the professional service providers. They require the high quality to deliver the best to their clients. Okay. So we have another, if you see, this is the private brand I was mentioning to you. Maybe this motor oil is made by Texaco or Shell, this oil, but O'Reilly's makes a deal with Shell oil company. Is like, give me my brand, put my label, and they get better price. We're gonna be as a very good example how much they you can save something around 15-18% by using these brands. And the example is about Mexican market, a real Mexico Orma O'Reilly store. Okay, let's move on. So marketing. So, and again, O'Reilly's has a budget to target advertising promotions the Spanish speaking market, and this is not new. It's having for so many years, which is making match with the Latino Mexican, well, Mexican market, the Mexican company, more Orma. Okay, and also another of the efforts is, if you see this new newspaper promotions paper, it's in Spanish, and it is from here, from the States. So they are targeting very clear the Latino market. So let me tell you, most of the O'Reilly's stores here in La Lana, most of, maybe like 80% of the employees are Latinos at the store. Why? Because they, I don't know, I guess that they are more connecting with the do-it-by-yourself Latinos customers, and also I remember Latinos were bilingual, but most of them we are Spanish only. So I think it's also great for these companies. So if you see here, it says encourage brand and program awareness among the maintenance customers and professional service providers. What I said to you. Okay, let's keep going. This is very important because everything is about the finance. Because we estimated that O'Reilly paid $1 billion to acquire Mayasa Orma Auto Parts, but this is private. It's no one knows what was the amount of the purchase of the transaction, because even the Department of State didn't disclose the amount. But it's okay. We have contacts and we estimated this finance first, and this is key. The way how O'Reilly's deals with and make business with its vendors. This is key. Let me tell you, this is not from online. We went over the financial statements presented by O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's is a public company. Yes, it is on the stock market. I don't know if it is Wall Street but it is a public company. So every year present all the financial statements. So this comes from there, and most of the presentation comes from there. Means that these are really accurate information. So the first power of O'Reilly's, no long-term contracts with suppliers for materials purchases, means that they'll make long-term commitment with vendors, suppliers of the parts and the products O'Reilly's has. So it has more power to be picking up the best price. And also, let me maybe move to the next one. And also, this is a statement from them. That's why it starts with we. O'Reilly's at the statement, it says, we believe that there are suppliers who can provide competitive prices for all our products. So I like these statements. If I have this vendor, or for whatever reason has this level of price, O'Reilly believes that is always in the market, another one that is going to give the same or even better price. It's a very good statement. Means that always hunting, always searching for the best deal, which benefits the consumer and customer. Next, we optimize suppliers' discounts. I like it. I love it. And payment terms means that always O'Reilly's is looking for all those extra inventories with that the vendors they have, and they are just selling with a big discount to get away from the big inventories. So O'Reilly's negotiates and takes advantage of this, which is fantastic. So because those percentage, 5%, 1%, whatever, makes a difference. So, and also they maintain very good relationships with suppliers. Of course, we're always looking and getting the best price. Okay, so very quick. This is a statement. What is O'Reilly's? What it does? It says we buy car products over 730 and more suppliers in 2020. The top 5 of those 730 suppliers, they purchase the 25% of the products. Okay, Pareto, the Pareto law. And so the largest suppliers of O'Reilly's achieve and holds 7% of the products. Okay, makes sense. Just numbers. Okay, let's keep going. Sales. We're not going to talk about sales. This is like sales strategy, which is also interesting. Okay, O'Reilly's. They have territories around all the U.S. and they have sales managers that they cover these territories, which I love it. because when they have a sales territories, these managers are in charge of all those little car shops that they repair cars. So they're checking key accounts and also giving a follow up. So personalized service to customers, of course, and they're listening what they need, etc., which is key. Let's move on. Also, let me tell you, I love this one. This is an online website. I went. I'm not registered because this is only for big car repairs. I'm not a car repair, but I went there and I explored the website. It's not the thing that this website to place orders online. And what I love it, they're gonna deliver to you right now to your repair shop. So I like that. So you can be ordering all the products online. You're gonna get it them as many times as you need at the repair shop. Okay, let's go back here. So we offer daily deliveries, training also, shop management. Also, they train you to how to run your shop, your business. Well, maintenance of supplies. So this is something that it was key for me. Besides only the car repair parts that they are bringing, they contact you with the big guys that they're gonna bring the whatever you need inside the repair shop to fix the car. So let's pretend the car that helps you to bring out all the oil and just the machine to put back the oil in the inside the fresh one, the new one, the engine. So that's the industrial equipment. They contact you with key people, which I love it, and professional tools also. Okay, let's keep going. Industry. Well, industry is always to talk to know what is going on. Believe me, I mean, industry always shows trends. So actually, we're gonna start with this big trend. Now, if you see the little flag of Mexico, now I'm gonna start talking about Mexico. Every time you see the flag of Mexico, I'm talking about Mexico. Mexico, right now, today, every single brand new car sold in Mexico, 3 out of 10 are Chinese cars. So imagine the market share, the penetration of Chinese cars in Mexico means that that very soon, 5 years from now, or sooner or later, those Chinese cars they're gonna need cars, and those cars are manufactured from China. So O'Reilly's, Orma, they're gonna jump in this game. Let's keep going. So I'm gonna talk here a little bit about the total market. So what do I mean with the total market? So what do I'm talking here, I'm presenting is how much last year, 2023, the automobile aftermarket part sold in the US. So in other words, all the sales of all auto parts, aftermarket parts companies, how much they sold. So all the companies together, they were $448 billion. So I'm bringing this to the table because O'Reilly, so for some of you, is like, oh, how much that O'Reilly pay $1 billion for Orma in Mexico? It's like, oh my God, that's a big money. But if you see the industry, 448 billions, so makes sense, right? And also all the information that we're gonna need it. In 2019, the size of the automobile market was 281 billions. So again, this information is not mine. This information comes from the financial statements, the results statements of O'Reilly's. So it's information actually they gave in these statements the source of that information. So and it's where I got it. So it's a very precise information. Okay, let's go to the next. Next, what is this? Industry environment in 2019. That's key. 19. So what is this? Uh, this is uh, this is the market share. So what I'm talking about is I mentioned to you that that the whole market. Okay, I'm gonna make it simple. I'm gonna make it simple for you. If all the sales of all the sales of all the after parts market, it were a pie, apple pie, how much of this apple pie will be eating O'Reilly's? So the apple pie is there. So the red slide, that's the O'Reilly's part that is eating every year. So the rest of the market are all the competition, all the companies, right? This is good. So if we take this piece of red, the apple pie, I think it should be Batman apple, right? Because apples are red. Okay, this apple pie slide, and we just separated to see how many of those are do it for yourself cells, and how many are I do it for you. So mechanical shops that they repair your car shop repair. So I'm gonna show it to you. So if we separate and we split that 10% of the sales that O'Reilly's had, 20% of those sales comes from do it for yourself. That means that means that O'Reilly's, all those walk-ins at the stores to buy auto parts, and they repair themselves the cars, maybe with help of some of the employees, or maybe without helps. They themselves are repairing cars, are 27%. And the 73% left are all those car repair shops, professionals or small ones, whatever. So this is the business of O'Reilly's. Okay, let's keep going. The next one I'm presenting here is in 2023. Yes, 2023. Remember, the last one it was 2019. This is the 2023. Give me a second. For the all sales of the industry, all the sales of the industry. Let me tell you, this is a very quick parenthesis. O'Reilly is only from all those four businesses. Only O'Reilly's are in two businesses in the industry: do it for yourself and professional service providers. O'Reilly's doesn't sell tires. O'Reilly's doesn't pay labor mechanicals to repair and fix cars. There you go, you got it. So this is what he's talking about. So, and this is the portion of the market that O'Reilly's is covering by these services. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. Let's make a stop here. That's it. Now I'm gonna jump to the right purchase. I'm gonna explain, and in the next 8 minutes, 5 minutes, everything. Okay, let's go right away. The purchase of Mayasa Orma acquisition. Okay, first, Mayasa supplies automobile after parts and tools to professionals and do it for yourself customers. I told you this first time that match with O'Reilly's, both they do the same. They target the same customer, the same segments of the market. Let's keep going. Next, Orma has a strong track record of success in the Mexican market. Well, that's important to if you're going to buy a company, right? And there is their same marketing tool. You know, the newspapers are same as O'Reilly. Second, Orma has a deep understanding of the Mexican automobile aftermarket industry. Of course, and you can tell here. And this is one of the stores in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, and also their offers. If you see on the on the poster there is a blank a brand. It says Cartec. That's the private label of Orma. Cartec. I like it. Second, next, Orma has a strong relationship with suppliers in Mexico. Of course. If you want to create your own brand, You need to have good friends in the industry. If you want to tell the old company first, you need to have big sales. And second, if you are going to tell the old company, do me a favor, I want my own brand, just remove your brand and use my brand. You need to have a good relationship. And also, more than the relationships, also big sales. So if you see here, I am presenting here the air filter Cartec. If you see the on the right, oil with Cartec. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this is the first international expansion of O'Reilly's that make a significant investment in Mexico. This store is the first model of the O'Reilly's store in Guadalajara, Mexico. So where where the Mayasa headquarters is in Guadalajara, Mexico, the store there they change it from Orma and they make it O'Reilly's one. It was 3 months ago, so it means that they're already setting up everything to change all the brands, all the stores to the O'Reilly's brand. Let's keep going very quick. O'Reilly's acquired Orma Auto Parts in November of 2019. Okay, we know it already. Same feature as the headquarters of Mayasa, Orma. If you see the billboard there, Orma Cartec. Next, uh, this information belongs to the what I just said. It's a statement. It's a confirmed statement acquired on November of 29 of 2019. The company name is Mayoreo of the Autopartes of y Aceites SADCB. The Mayasa is acronym of this name. Headquartered in Guadalajara, Mexico. Invested close to 1 billion to acquire Mayasa. And again, this is an estimate. Next. So what is this? Mayasa was founded in 1954, and now by the time that they purchased the company, there were 21 stores and 6 distribution centers with 2,000 employees. So this is what O'Reilly's paid for. Okay. Next, these public announcement are inside all the financial statements, and this is also the legal words by the end of every contract. So they were legal words. That's why it's important to review what they say there. Expanding its presence in Mexico, O'Reilly's will offer wide range of products of services. So what means that? What means this? Means that O'Reilly's is planning to take O'Reilly's products and bring them to the Mexican market. But this is for me. But at the same time, because of course manufacturing auto parts in Mexico is so much cheaper than the US because the manufacturing labor cost, etc. So O'Reilly's is also planning to bring those auto parts from Mexico and start selling in the US, either with the O'Reilly brand or whatever, but it's going to happen soon. Let's keep going. All these are employees. There are recent pictures that they are from Mexico. They are happy. One of the Orma Auto Partes stores that if you see is the same color, looks like the O'Reilly. To just change the sign, it says Orman. You just put it there, the O'Reilly's, and it's set for the branding change. And they're happy. They're very happy. All these employees. All companies anticipate that the acquisition will result in substantial synergies. Yes, this is what I was telling you. This is exactly what I was telling you. If you see here, this battery is Cartec brand. O'Reilly, I'm sorry, Mayasa Orma is not manufacturing this, so they get this brand. So and a good cost because I make a little audit while I was in Mexico in this store, and I check all these Cartec brands, and maybe 80% are manufactured in Mexico. So if you see here on the middle, those sprays, they are to clean brake parts. One of them is the O'Reilly's, and one of them is the Cartech. So I just presented to you because it's going to happen soon. This Cartech brand, it might be here in the US at the O'Reilly stores, and the O'Reilly's products that will going to be in Mexico. So as well as the car oil. So O'Reilly's automobile plans to expand its product and service offering in Mexico. So this is the example I was telling you. This picture here was taken in Mexico, and I want to tell you what I did it. So what I did it here, it was I took this picture of those, and I check the back label and the ones that is the brand label Cartech, that the Orma brand Cartech, the manufacturing in address is the same as the product. It says Ecom, so it's the same product. I just change brands and labels. When I check prices, it was 18% cheaper Cartex brand. So means that if they bring to the US this product, for sure, O'Reilly's is going to have between 15 to 80% of profit, gross profit, by bringing this to the US. Very quick number. Let's go to the next one. Well, I'm closing right now. With this closing part, what I can tell you, it's important that O'Reilly's starts having already 4 years so far. I know it was the pandemic as well. Moves ahead, branding O'Reilly's in Mexico, changing brands, and second, start bringing car parts from these Mexican companies to the US. Very quick, Walmart did something similar. So Walmart helped the local vendors in Mexico to learn how to manufacture at the US level, quality level, and then they are right now selling those products here. So O'Reilly's can do that. So it's going to happen. It's a big opportunity. So also, it's important because also something I didn't say during the presentation, or in the O'Reilly's view and plans, they want the little piece of the market of Mexico. There is money there, and especially right now with the nearshoring thing, many Chinese companies are moving, many American companies are moving. The momentum is there. Chinese cars jumping there. So many brands are there. So this is also good market, and so it's going to be a nice synergy that they got together, and I'm willing to follow up in the future with key information from the finance statements of the performance of the Mexico O'Reilly's. If you have any question, contact me. Feel free to contact me at any time. I will be happy to answer to you. And that's it for today. Thank you so much.